Right, Shalom. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, infinite honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. All right, Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai being the true name of the only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. All right, as well as the sincere that believe in the gospel, may you endure to the end, Lord willing. And just coming back at you with another, impromptu quick lesson. I was meditating on this a couple of days and I just wrote some precepts down, but I never really got around to doing the lesson. All right, it's pretty quick, just on, not being slothful or laziness. All right, examining yourself. All right, and that you continue in the faith. All right, because with the word slothful, all right, goes into is being lazy, all right, being sluggish, being slow, all right, and we can't be slow in this truth, all right. It said in Thessalonians, ye brethren, we are of the day, all right, and let us be sober, all right, and watch and pray, all right, that ye be not taken like that the day of the Lord doesn't approach like a thief in the night, roughly paraphrasing, all right. I have to get that, but ultimately, if you are being lazy, all right, slothful, doing the work, all right, then you need to examine yourself, man. All right, check yourself, especially if you consider yourself to be sincere or whatnot. We all have shortcomings, all right. We're not perfect, it's to myself first and foremost, all right, but it's just ultimately we just can't be lazy, all right. The Lord, all right, he don't deal with laziness, all right, or slothfulness, all right, especially when it comes to his ministry and especially when it comes to doing the work, all right. Now, I'm gonna start it off. It's the book of Proverbs. It's chapter 18, verse 9. What is it, 9? It's a lucky, man. It's not the right one. I'm in the wrong chapter. It's a lucky. Just bear with me. I'm on the road, in transit, real quick. This Proverbs 18 and 9. It says, he also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. All right. And just like, you have the bulk of Jakes, all right, who not out here doing the work, all right, out here just having vain hopes, all right, you're just the same, all right, if you being slothful in your work, man, all right, not doing your diligence, all right, not studying enough, not reading enough, all right, not being on fire, man, all right. That's why the scriptures say you got to examine yourself, all right, and examining yourself, it comes with it's a daily thing, it's not just something that you do once a year. No, you got to examine yourself daily, man. You see, examining yourself daily is what's going to keep you in the truth, all right. It says, I think that was it, but I'll read it again. It says, he also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster, all right. And you don't want to be a great waster in the truth, man, all right. You have the names Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, like Jeremiah said, that the word was like a fire, all right, in his bones, man. That's the way you got to be always, not being slothful in the work, you see. Now this, I'm going to jump to Proverbs 21, all right, and 25. It says, the desire of the slothful killeth him, all right. The desire of the slothful killeth him, all right. So being slothful, all right, ultimately you're gonna kill your own self, man, all right. You're gonna kill your own self, all right. You're gonna destroy your own self, man, being slothful in the work, being lazy. It says, for his hands refuse to labor, all right. Ultimately, because you don't want to do the work, all right. That's the only reason Jake, gets slothful or be slothful around this truth, man, all right. Knowing, what's on the line, all right, knowing that salvation is at stake here, it was really, it shouldn't be, much to think about, when someone says, you know, you need to examine yourself or check yourself about being slothful, all right? That should be something that hit quick, all right? Just making sure that you on top of everything, all right? That's all. Not being lazy, all right? Being a procrastinator, you see? Because, you know, a part of shedding off that old man, you know, and it's to myself first and foremost, is shedding off procrastination, man. Putting off day to day, you know? Oh, I'm gonna read today, or I'm gonna read tomorrow, or I'll watch this video tomorrow, you know? I'm not saying that Jake, you know, don't, you know, have a different things in the world that they deal with, you know, children, all right? You might have health problems, issues, you know, in which the Lord, you know, we have liberty. The Lord understands all of this, but the main point is to make sure that you on fire, all right? Pretty much. That's the point of this lesson, is to make sure that you on fire, examining yourself, that the work that you're doing for the Lord is not slothful, man, all right? Now, I'm gonna jump to Matthew, all right, because Yahushua, he called one of his servants, all right, that he gave one talent to, he called them wicked and he called them slothful, man. All right, now this Matthew's 25 and 26, and just a little backstory, all right, in which, you know, this was the servant with the one talent, all right, that hid his talent in the napkin, all right, and buried it in the earth, all right. And this was Yahushua's answer, this red letters. It says, Matthew 25 and 26, it says, his Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap what I sowed not, and gather what I have not strawed, all right? But the point was that he called that servant wicked and slothful, all right? Because a part of being lazy and being slothful, all right, ultimately is being wicked. You see? Why would the Lord call his servant wicked and slothful? You know, because why? You know, Jake ain't want to do the work, man. All right, the Lord gave him a talent, all right, and he ain't want to do the work. That's why it said in Proverbs, a slothful man killeth him, all right, kill his own self, all right, because there's no reward, all right, ultimately for being slothful doing the work. You see, that servant didn't get the same reward as the other servants that maximized their talents, that flipped their talents, man. You see, so ultimately you just gotta stay focused, all right, stay fervent in the spirit, you know. Let me get that real quick. It's the book of Romans. It's chapter 12 verse 10, all right, and which is really talking about going into the brotherhood, all right, the body, all right, the ministry. This whole chapter, you know, is definitely a good read, you know, exhortation. But this Romans 12 and 11, all right, it's the point. It says, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, all right. And in the Lord's business, all right, we can't be slothful, man, all right. Like I said to myself first and foremost, you know, it's a little quick exhortation, you know, it's to have brothers just to keep continuing in the things that thou has learned, man, all right. Stand fervent in the spirit. It says, serving the Lord, fervent in spirit, not slothful in business, all right. And that's the way, you know, a man of the Lord who hopes to be a part of the elect should be, fervent in the spirit. And you know, and when you go into that word fervent, it means to be on fire, all right, hot, you know. That's why I say in Revelations, you know, let me grab it real quick, you know, bear with me 1 second. I know that works, cold or hot. Yes, Revelations 3. All right, now this is the book of Revelations 3 and 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold or hot. I would thou were cold or hot. So the Lord rather you be either hot, all right, on fire in this thing, or not on fire at all right. There's no gray areas. There never was any gray areas with the Lord. There's no in-betweens, all right. It says, so then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out out of my mouth, all right? And being lukewarm, all right, is ultimately being slothful, being lazy. See? Especially, all right, if you're calling on the names Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, man, you know? You're supposed to just keep that fire on us, man, all right? I believe this is the last one, all right? It's Hebrews, it's chapter, I think it's 6. Yeah, it's chapter 6, verse 10. It says, for our power is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love which ye have shewed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. All right, and the point is that the last part, it said that ye have ministered to the saints and that ye do minister. All right, because that point further expounds that you're doing the work continually and do minister, that the works that you have done and that you're continuing to do, you know, stand fervent in the spirit, all right, because we can't be slothful in the business of the Lord, all right. He's not going to forget the works that we did, all right, and the works that we do. I don't want my desire, we continue in this truth, man, you know, but the point is to just not be slothful, all right, not be lazy, all right, and to just continue, you know, to push as hard as we can, because the time is coming to where, you know, the famine of the word is getting ready to come, all right, redeeming the times, because the days are evil, and we won't be able to put these video epistles out, you know, we won't be able to link with brothers, all right, so, you know, just we working for the King of the universe, man, all right, so that means more than anything, that means more than anything else on this planet Earth, man. All right, working for Yahweh by Shem Shai. So, you know, with that, you know, I'm gonna give all praises, glory, infinite honors to Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Kakodash, and double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. You know, just stay on fire, man. Stay fervent in the spirit. You know, until next time, I say shalom.